Hi there guys, so Sergey Kovalev has finally spoken out about his loss to Canelo Alvarez, and this is what he had to say. Given the conditions, it was impossible to win. You are ignoramuses since you thought I could win. I climbed into this weight with torment and sleepless nights because it was financially an interesting offer. Now, first of all, ignoramuses, loosely translated, that means that Sergey Kovalev believes that we are all idiots for believing he has a chance at beating Canelo, even though he went in there fighting Canelo with 100% guarantee he was going to lose. He knew that, and we're the idiots. Okay, alright. So Sergey Kovalev believes that his fans and boxing community are idiots for believing this. Yet he's the one who went in there and decided he was going to sell his WBO world title and his legacy for what, £12 million I think it was he got? So who's the idiot now? I mean, these comments are quite worrying from Sergey Kovalev, especially if he plans to continue his career in boxing, because I would imagine that Sergey Kovalev is having a hard time at this moment and he has just suffered a career loss that could finish him. So, I mean, it's not going to be easy for the guy, but these comments, they didn't need to be made. It's a shame they have been made for Sergey Kovalev, considering he is one of the best light heavyweights of this era. And he has put his life's work into boxing, and now all of a sudden he has turned on the sport that gave him so much. And obviously, Sergey Kovalev has given a lot to the sport, but plain and simple, he's just not the Sergey Kovalev we know. He's not the crusher anymore. He doesn't have that kind of knockout power or ruthlessness that he had early on in his career that made him the champion that he was. And I believe that he knows that. And that is why he is hitting out at the fans, because he has to blame someone. I mean, as I said, Sergey Kovalev is going to be going through a very hard time at the moment. He's suffering his 4th career loss and he's at a crossroads. He doesn't know where to go next. And it's a shame that these comments have been made, because who's going to back him after this, especially after him saying his fans, people backing him, are idiots for believing that he can beat Canelo, because obviously he just came off the fight with Anthony Yarde and he had an atrocious 8th round. And that left a lot of wear and tear on Sergey Kovalev, especially that 8th round where Anthony Yarde had Sergey Kovalev gone. Kovalev was out on his feet. That took a lot out of Kovalev. And obviously the back-to-back camps played a factor as well, and the weight cut, because obviously Sergey Kovalev had a rehydration clause in the contract that he had to meet, and he missed the weight as well. So the weight was an issue, and obviously he just come off a training camp and a hard fight against a young lion, Anthony Yarde. So the odds were stacked against Sergey Kovalev, but he took the fight. He signed the contract. He's the one who wanted to do it. No one else. No one pushed him into that position. Yes, it was financially lucrative, but again, he didn't have to do it. He chose to do it. So all of the odds that were stacked against him were only because he put them there. He's the one who signed the contract, as I said. No one pushed him into that position. He's the one who wanted to fight Canelo and earn the big bucks, and go into the ring 100% sure that he was going to lose. Obviously, the money meant more to Sergey Kovalev than his career and his world title. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Sergey Kovalev basically calling his fans and everyone in boxing idiots for believing that he could beat Canelo Alvarez. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.